Hi, welcome back. So this is gonna be a short one. If you're new here, my name is Shay. Welcome to the Brotherhood, and if you've come back, then welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about exercise, right? So this is a topic that I think when it comes to most people who are starting out on any sort of exercise, there's a lot of mental blocks that you face, and I'm going to be completely and utterly honest with you. You need to journal about those, and you need to question those beliefs because 9 times out of 10, I'll tell you what, they're BS. They're BS. BS. And but you've heard that most of the time. Let me have this kind of take on it instead, okay? This kind of approach has worked better for me, and I know this is kind of how I started out when I started working out or doing any sort of exercise. Literally, all I did, y'all, was when I went to the gym, I would hit any muscle that I found was interesting to hit, any amount of sets I wanted to hit, and I would do whatever the hell. I would just go to the gym and do whatever the hell. Whether it was an exercise I enjoyed doing because of the movement, or an exercise I wanted to do because I wanted to hit that certain body part, or I wanted to do certain sets of a certain exercise. Doesn't matter because people think this is some sort of harmful mindset because you don't have a routine. There's no routine. That you don't know what your proportions are gonna be. You don't know what you're gonna grow. You don't know you know all this stuff. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, no exercise is better, or sorry, some exercise is better than no exercise, right? Studies have shown this too. There's the biggest jump that you go from the best interval that you actually gain the health benefits of most exercise is going from none to something, right? Which is something along the lines of, I think, 0 to 3 hours of exercise, something like that. And now 3 hours, it's like, oh, that's a lot, bro. I can't fit it in my schedule. I'm too busy. This, that. I can't do this. How about you think about it like this? Like I told you, if it comes to weight training, do that. If it comes to cardio, maybe you could even start out on cardio. You don't need to directly start out on weightlifting or anything like that, although it highly depends on what it is you want. So ask yourself what you want. Do you want to get bigger? Do you want to grow muscle? Or do you want to be like lean, fit, have good cardiovascular health, right? Things of that nature. If you want good cardiovascular health, you have a plethora of options. People think that they need to run on the treadmill. It's like, bro, no. I do boxing or Muay Thai because that's what I enjoy, I find functional, and I feel as if I'll have to use at one point. So that's what I do. You don't have to do that. You can go and swim. You can go on a run in the morning for all I care if that's what you enjoy. You can do something that you enjoy. Start out with something that you actually enjoy, cuz I don't know if like I don't know how to say this, but you want to make up if you want to be able to make up your schedule, right? You're going to do it out of things that you actually enjoy but that are actually also benefit you, right? So not only does it benefit you, but you also enjoy it as well, and you'll be able to go further and do better if you actually enjoy it compared to the guy that does, right? I know there's this whole hustle culture of do the things you don't enjoy and things like that, and that's great too. I would implement something like that in your routine, something that you hate. Kind of like Goggins does. He hates running in the morning, right? So you'll do that first thing in the morning. I don't like doing my deep work first time in the morning, so I'll do that in the morning, right? Something that you hate. If you really do hate exercise as much as you claim you do with all the BS excuses that you make or the cardio that you do that first thing in the morning, and imagine how much better you'll feel knowing that you did something very, very difficult, very, very hard in the morning. First thing, immediately got it out of the way. Think about that, right? Think about that. And if you really, really hate it, do something that you actually enjoy. Think up of any form of cardio because at the end of the day, it'll help you. Think of any kind of weightlifting at the end of the day, it'll help you. Do hit any muscle, doesn't matter, because the point is people think you have to have it right the first time, immediately, everything all like that. No, bro. When I went to the gym, when I started out first, right? I remember it was back in high school, and a large part of my motivation was because, um, you know, I think it was like my crush didn't like me or something back then, so like I grew a whole level of hatred. I was very very soft-hearted, right? I still am, but I just know how to control it better. But again, not to get too sidetracked or anything like that, it's like I became this I became a person that was very, very driven by hate. Okay. So I use that as fuel. Even though now I understand that's not good for the long term, I still suggest you start with any sort of fuel you have, any sort of motivation you have, anything that takes you off, lean into it. Anything that helps you, lean into it. And literally just form the basic habit of going to the gym. Don't do too much. I don't want you going from nothing to having a whole PPL split, which for those of you who don't know, it's like, oh, having a whole like 3-day routine of, oh, I'm going to hit push exercises one day, pull exercises the other day, and then hit legs the other day. It's like, you're not going to be consistent like that. You're rewarded upon consistency. You hear it all the time. What does that mean? It's like, oh, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. It means that you get rewarded for doing something for over a period of time. You don't get rewarded for having the motivation for doing it one day and getting up and being like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to exercise 4 hours today, and the next time you don't. That's the entire reason you're not doing it again. It's because you in your mind made it so hard for you that first day you had motivation, you did all this work, and then now you're looking back on it, you're like, damn, I'm gonna have to do all of that again. No, you don't have to. Go to the gym for things you actually like doing, and that way you'll build the basic habit of going to the gym. Take this baby steps at a time. You don't need to go overboard. That is the essence of self-improvement. People on self-improvement, all these YouTubers, all these influencers, I don't care who you're talking about, they act as if, oh, you need to have this optimized, you need to have this perfectly, which is right. Inherently, they're doing what's best, they're trying to teach you, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're at a different level than you are, okay? And you need to be able to humbly be able to admit that to yourself. Like, for example, I can go to the gym very, very casually, very easily. Right? There's no issue with me to the point where if I skip 1 week, I know it's a week of recovery and I'll go right back to going to the gym. It's just what I like doing. I've gained the discipline to be able to go constantly. My new level of discipline is going to perhaps be doing an exercise that I don't like doing that much, or adding a different exercise, or doing a different routine, or something like that. It is a new level of discipline. You see where I'm going with this? For you, your level of discipline is going to be just going to the gym. So what's going to help you do that right now? Whatever it takes. I don't care what it is, but you need to experience that. You need to experience the good side of the gym. All your negative limiting beliefs, right? All of that is holding you back from going to the gym. So you journal about those, you think about those, and you really contemplate whether or not this is actually something that's holding me back. This is actually a constraint. If it's really a constraint, because if you eliminate a lot of that, oh, that's more potential to go to the gym now. Oh, on top of you making it easier for yourself to go to the gym because now you're going to hit what you like to hit. Because now you're starting off and you're going to hit what you like to hit or do the form of cardio that you want to do. Oh, it makes it even easier, right? It makes it even easier. Even easier. Even easier. Now it's like you have no excuse. Now you can go. Because now everything's working out for you. It's like, oh, not only do I get to hit the kind of muscle groups I do, I get to feel better. I get to have the crazy amount of benefits that I talked about initially, right? I mean, most of us know the benefits of exercise. You'll feel better, as long as you're eating well, you'll feel better, and then you'll gain muscle, you'll gain strength, things of that nature. I can make more in-depth videos about that, but I know that's kind of vague, but generally speaking, it's probably very, very, not probably, it is beneficial. I know it's beneficial for you to go to the gym or do some sort of cardio, do something, right? So not only have you reduced the amount of limiting beliefs you have by actually journaling and contemplating and thinking about it, right? But now you've also added on things that you actually do. Maybe you hated running on the treadmill and now you'd actually rather do boxing, Muay Thai, or maybe you'd rather do swimming, or maybe, I don't know, you'd rather do a HIIT workout. Anything that floats your boat, bro. Anything. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate this. Make it as easier for you to be able to build that habit as you can. Because at the end of the day, that's serving you. At the end of the day, that's serving you. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Peace. Take it easy.